Hi and welcome back. This is my video log for sharing some of the thoughts जो मेरे मन में हमेशा आते रहते हैं and I was like it's good to video document that. And right now I'm sitting in my room, which is, you can see the mess behind the background, and it's been done by Kriyan, my 3-year-old son. He just went to sleep, and I was always thinking to document some of my thoughts in form of a video. That way I can retrospect it later. So without wasting any further time and without giving more background to procrastinate, I want to start. And today my thought was like, if AI, when I think of AI, I get lost in thought. Probably that's visible when I took a long pause. So last year we were stunned by ChatGPT and things it was doing. Sooner Google went into a huddle, and our Sundar Pichai CEO, he went to his bosses or the founders, Larry Page and further on, and then decided Project Red or something like that, and then Gemini was born. And slowly we saw Sam, the OpenAI guy, to be the great guy of AI. And then slowly we started hearing the term like LLM, large language model, and people were like, okay, what, this is crazy, this is generative AI. And then there was a birth of Claude from Amazon and whatnot. And then the Microsoft integrated Copilot. Wonderful things to observe and wonderful things to see. And sooner or later people were like, what is LLM and all that. But today, just within a year, people are integrating LLM. People are having the right skill set to integrate LLM. Today I was looking at Kite, which is a share trading platform from Zerodha, and it has now ability to give you the API keys, and you can connect it to certain LLM model like Claude. And basically it's going to analyze your portfolio and suggest you when should you buy, when should you sell, and it can also help you in future and options. So there are many possibilities with AI. I remember when I joined my one of the first job, and I was doing a job of a pre-sales guy, and that time internet was very new in 2009, to be very specific. And my senior said, internet is a limitless opportunities. The opportunities are limitless. And today I feel that same thing in AI. AI is absolutely limitless. But now we hear some more new terms, agentic AI, and this is not even new anymore. As we speak, I know a couple of my colleagues or friends who are actually working in their company to build agentic AI, and that's going to do all the job for you. So there was a time when the company would say that, hey, let's say today I'm a finance company and I only deal with share trading. I won't really have an HR team. I won't really have an IT team. I won't really have, other auxiliary teams. I will outsource them. That was the concept. I will focus on my strength. That is the companies were thinking. And today, when cutting it short, flipping it short, today when we talk about agentic AI, agentic AI is basically all of that. So it's one man who kind of run the entire show. I was taking I'll give you another analogy. So I belong to a background when I started my IT career in 2000, and probably I was a kid there in 9th standard. We had IT infra, a real infra where you can see the real hard disk. Then you can see floppy disk, and then you can see CD-ROM, and then slowly CD-ROM disappeared. Now it's a pen drive, and then it is SSD. But cut it short, now it's cloud. Everything that we do today is actually coming from cloud. Netflix, Prime Video, the music that we hear, Spotify, probably everything that we are right now using is on cloud. iPhone, cloud, everything is cloud. And it's not mere the storage, it's giving you computation, it's giving you many things. And the birth of AI is actually accelerating the technology's speed. I will say the pace, the velocity is pretty high this time. It's not something probably we are prepared for. That's what my 2 cents are. What I'm trying to get at is, with this AI, what we hear is agentic AI, which basically a lot of people job it's gonna do. I'm not going touching the topic that people will lose their job, and naturally, if some people will lose job, that's for sure. But again, when internet came, people said the same thing. When computers came, people said something. But the new jobs, new field were born. Were born. For example, if Google was born, Google is hardly 13-14 year old company, but today it gave a Google search, it gave it Google Map, all free, Gmail, and for Google Map today, Uber, Ola, Swiggy, Zomato, Lyft, anything that you talk about is there because of technology. So new business, new possibilities will create new jobs. So AI, I think it's pretty much the similar. And something I would like to talk about, like what I heard from Sadhguru, and I completely align with that. Is like AI won't really, uh, it will make your life better. You can lead a better life because a lot of things will get automated. A lot of mundane routine things would get automated. But when it comes to many things that people will lose job, yes, but many opportunities will be born. But this time slightly things are different. There was a talk about how about AI getting a conscience, how about AI, AGI, artificial general intelligence. Basically today we have to train any AI with LLMs or concept like RAG or various methods. I think data scientists would be able to throw some light on it, but ultimately we need to feed the data, we need to train AI, and they learn from it. But AGI would like they will be able to scroll the web, would learn things, they would be able to have use common sense, and that's what the AGI would look like. So we don't really have to tell everything that hey, take a left, take a right, and then go straight. We don't have to be giving the instruction in a very very conducive manner, very objectified manner. It can understand the subjectivity, it can understand what we do not say, and the AGI is not very far. Sometime I heard it's 5 years. Sometime some conference I attended, and it was a Japanese scientist Sunil. He was worried about AI because what he said that struck to me was like, we built something, we don't know what we built. The way that AI, the LLMs are throwing up the data and the answers, we knew initially how it is giving, but today we have really no idea what we built, how it is exactly giving the answer, how it's learning. And there are many cases from the past. Again, those are rumors, and please do not quote, I don't want to be quoted on that, but I heard Facebook had a server which was basically responsible for transferring data from A to B place, and those servers were built on automations on AI, and those had invented their own language to communicate. Again, Facebook categorically denied that. Similarly, Google had an incident. Even in fact, another incident of Google was like, there's a guy who's an engineer, and he said the AI is conscious, having a conscience already. But you will hear many things because and now we see AI girlfriends, AI boyfriend, and people are falling in love. Maybe loneliness is driving things, but this time it is different. And what do I say that is, we don't know what we built. The speed, the way that it is going high, is something probably we will not be able to tap. And I read another thing that our general IQI or human maximum IQI is about 150, and the IQ sorry about that, the general IQ about human is 150, and for the AI, the AGI, it will be about 1600. So that's not something a human can understand. It's basically a birth of a new species. That's what the version says. Now what I'm getting at is, I'm not fear-mongering, and I'm not really giving a concern that we should be really worried and concerned about. There are many things to concern, and endless thoughts can come to your mind. And people who worry a lot, please do not worry. But I just wanted to end with one thought. I feel very convincingly that humans have much more common sense, and if they want, they are present at the moment. If they want, they are knowing that there is a conscience. It's not just what we do. AI today is mimicking things. It may mimic further, it may mimic more intelligently, but there is one thing that drives us: our brain, our body, That's probably our conscience. And it knows certain threat. It knows when it is bad. It has a gut feeling. It has something is going wrong. Intuition. Um, uh, the presence. It can feel the presence of something. And those are superpowers. Uh, in many senses, we talk about five sense. Of somebody has sixth sense. We talk about, but in general, many species have much more senses than six sense, right? 7, 8, 9, 10, maybe 20. The possibility is limitless, and today the AI may not know this, may not learn those, because ultimately those are based on senses. Again, it's that future will, I'm no expert here, but it would be interesting to see what's there in the future, and hence I want to document this what I say today. Often the reason that I want to document this, often what I said right from my childhood has happened. I'm not saying that my predictions are I'm a baba or something, but my predictions are based on certain data and some common sense. Simplicity is the key, and that's what a simple thinking or a deep thinking would give an answers. And today I want to document because deeply I feel our humanness is much higher. We are bound to be more conscious, we want to be more present. The social media, the kind of people that we see because of it, the kind of agenda based marketing happens via social media, political people are using for the vote bank, whatnot. And today when I was talking to my wife Kirti, and I was talking that in my childhood, uh, people would come to home for a chai or coffee, and then we will have a nice discussion. People will talk very sense. They will talk about education, economics, politics, and whatnot, science. Today Jen Narlikar passed away, and we were recalling about him, that there was a DD serial is to come, and I remember the song Akash Bahut Ucha Hai. It used to ignite thoughts, curiosity in kids' mind. How's the Brahmand, the universe looks like. But I'm trying to get at again, before you say I'm drifting. No, I'm not drifting. What I'm trying to say is that people had a conscience, people had a better choice or taste, and they used to discuss something, ideas, thoughts, good positive vibes. But today it's about Netflix and chill. And then who owns what? You're identified by a company that you work for. How you spend your money? Chill. I don't know what chill does really mean. And today people are very sensitive. This queue, that queue, plus plus. Come on. I agree. At the same time, the nature won't change for us. We need to be better at human. I see dogs killing. Street dogs sometimes are not manageable. There are people protected. There are people who are on the other side of the coin. I'm not saying anybody is right or wrong, but you are human first. Human first is who takes care of everyone. Humans, animals, everything, nature. Somehow I feel everybody is abusing everyone. Yes, I feel that everybody is abusing everyone, but AI, when it start to make you threaten, make you feel threatened, and you may start to feel abused by them, you gonna have two choice. Either you learn, grow, get your gyan, what do you call, I think in Hinduism we say four, like karma yoga, jnana yoga, bhakti yoga, and raj yoga. Jnana yoga is something that gonna that somebody has to embrace. As a community we will be more truth seeker, because internet is actually getting truth. Maybe I will just point to it. Jasmine revolution, what WikiLeaks got, civil wars. Today many truths from the past are coming out, but always there are people who will mislead the truth, they will whitewash or many things. But at least today's generation, I love Gen Z, and today's generation are truth seeker, that's what I feel. But in general, somewhere the morality has died, ethics, codes, I think the lines are disappearing, or maybe we use them in past. Maybe we're transversing from one of the culture where we have to be like somebody, we have to be like this. Oh, I'm a professor, I have to wear a formal and tie. Oh, I'm a techie, so I have to look cool. um, I think we're moving away from that. uh, but Gen Z should also focus on inner self. I think journey is always about inner self than the outside world. That's what I feel, and this journey will enhance you further. More truth seeker you are, more you are actually getting into yourself, will bring your higher conscience up, and those conscience, a conscience community that we build, will be far superior than AI, and that is our superpower. And if I believe what I want to end with, I believe 100% that no power in the world can beat the humanity, beat the humans, because we are conscious soul. I know it's gonna be difficult, extreme difficult maybe, and we don't know what we've built, but eventually we will be surviving, and we will be figuring out. A lot of people were saying that are we heading for Satya Yuga and finish off Kali Yuga? Maybe, but I don't think that AI is that devil. Rather, this devil gonna bring the much needed human out of us, which was missing. Thank you. I want to end with that and will leave you with that thought. Let me know what you feel about it.